Hey, Angie Neal here, calling in from Meridian, Idaho. Want to talk to you tonight about a couple of things, two in particular. Wondering if you are giving these two gifts to people that you know, people that you work with, colleagues, friends, family, anyone. These are the two best gifts ever, and guess what? They won't cost you a dime. They are free. And they're free for you to pick up and start giving, and you can start giving them right away. And the dividends it will pay you are incredible. So let's talk about it. You can give gift number one. Give the gift of appreciation. How do you do that? Here's an example of how I do it. I give the gift of appreciation, for example, when I'm at a restaurant and I receive really good service from the waiter or waitress, I will ask them if there's a manager on the floor, can they call a manager over? And at first they kind of look at you like, whoa, what would I do? And I say, no, don't worry. I want to talk to the manager and let them know what a fantastic job you've done taking care of us. And then they stand up a little taller and I'll be right back with the manager, ma'am. And when the manager comes over, not only do I express my appreciation for the good service that was provided, but I give specific examples. I might say, Tina did an awesome job. She kept our drinks full, water. We never had to ask for it. And she was asking us how everything was. Or, hey, there might have been a problem with the meal, but boy, she took care of it right away. Really appreciate it. You've got a great team member on your hands here, and she did a really nice job. And I just wanted you as a manager to know and to thank you for your leadership, because obviously you're doing a great job because you've trained her. She's done well. She did a great job. So can you imagine being that waitress? She feels great, because we all know in the service industry anymore, people are really fast to give complaints, but not so fast to give appreciation and compliments. So, giving the gift of appreciation, that's number one. Number two, this is a biggie, give the gift of attention. What does this mean? When you are talking to people, a lot of times when you're talking to someone and they're saying something, what's happening with you? Sometimes for me, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, what am I going to say next? Oh, they said this. Okay, how am I going to respond to that? No. When you are talking to someone, just truly listen. Be present. Be an active listener. Give them that attention. That's part of what we've been talking about in making people feel important, making them feel like you appreciate their time. I'm telling you, when you give people that gift of attention and you're not only listening, but you hear what they're saying, or you're hearing and you're listening. I mean, you're getting it. You're getting what they're saying, and you're not spending all this time formulating your next comment. So for those of you who maybe are leaders now and you work with employees, or you work with students, or maybe you are a leader in a volunteer group, whether you're working with students or parents, it doesn't matter who it is, just make sure that you're actively listening and giving them that gift of your attention. People are starving for that attention. And I'm telling you, they will follow you and appreciate your leadership when you show them that attention. So that totally works. So hey, in the comments, jot down, right where you're calling in from. Hi, Miss Joe. Good to see you. I know that you're tuning in from Lewiston. And who else do we have on? Want to make sure I can give you a shout out. Write down in the comments where it is that you're tuning in from, so that I can give you a shout out and show you appreciation that you're listening to this webinar, this Facebook Live. And just so you know, I don't know if you all do Facebook Live, but like you can see when people are coming in, but I always want to make sure that they, give you the opportunity to say where it is you're calling in from, rather than just saying, hey, there's your name, there's your name. Anyway, I just wanted to talk to you about giving these two wonderful gifts, these gifts that don't cost you a thing. Hi, Miss Carly. Thank you, Stephen and Carly from CUNA. Some of you that are on here, I know, have your own home-based businesses, and so something that you can think about is when you're working with your team members, really truly actively listening and giving them that gift of attention. So important. And as leaders, as employers, as managers, that's something that we can do. And then just as citizens of this planet, when we're out and people are serving us out in the service industry, whether it's a restaurant or wherever, show appreciation. Put yourself in their place. Imagine what it would be like to work there all day long and hearing people complain about this and complain about that. People just really do appreciate when you're showing them that that you appreciate what they're saying. And now, see, if you were grading me, you would have just taken your red pen to that sentence because I kept using appreciate like over and over and over. But I just want to drive home the point how important it is. So there you have it. Anyway, hey, thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. Feel free, if you have questions or you have ideas, jot them down in that comment box to share with others, or you're always more than welcome to private message me on Facebook. I answer all of those private messages and would love to hear your story. So take care. Again, thanks for tuning in. Have a most wonderful evening. Take care, be blessed, and we will see you next time. Again,